Yo, welcome, gentle people. Senjumaru here. The weekend, and of course, as well, if you watched my last Bleach video, you would know that due to circumstances in life, I fell behind, and here I am finally catching up to this core of Bleach that ended a few weeks back. But yeah, the final 2 episodes of Core 2 of Bleach: The Thousand-Year Blood War. I'm not gonna lie, like the changes they've made, especially with those last 2 episodes, honestly, Kubo and the studio are doing like amazing work to improve the quality of this arc, because as I was saying last video, like in terms of like even Yhwach's motivations, honestly, manga readers know you don't really find that out until like the last second. And I think the additional scenes do a world of justice in really expanding the lore and just setting the foundation for a better payoff when it comes on to the future of this arc. So awesome work by Kubo and the studio, so I'm looking forward to seeing. I think this episode should have even more changes compared to the manga, so it is what it is. But anyway, Senjumaru, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. We're almost at 3,000 subscribers, so let's see if we can make that goal before the end of the year, hopefully. Anyway, rambled on long enough, let's get into it. Bleach! Alright, here we are. This was the next thing in the manga. Like, just find that Yorichi has a brother. The cat hag. Don't you dare talk about the best girl like that. Bruh. I wonder how all the people are reacting to Yorichi's brother. Yeah, man, just love how 2 of them just overconfident in the dog. Woo! Yeah. Come on, get the force bomb. Ooh. Wait, what that? What that? Like, this just come to me, dog. You could interpret this line. You can interpret this line in so many ways. What? Let me behave. Let me behave. Oh my god. This is definitely new as well. Yeah, this is definitely new. Ooh, Uryu.
these nuts.
Yeah, more of the ridiculous additional Quincy madness from this arc. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh, clean. This is good. This is good. Love that we're getting these additional scenes. In the Zero Squad looking much more competent compared to the manga. Yo, this is a precipice of defeat, right? Ooh. Yeah, honestly, I think if this is what we got in the manga, like, persons wouldn't have been so disappointed, bro. Like, shit. The amount of hacks foolishness in Bleach, brother. Sometimes it's honestly ridiculous, brother. Man, Zanpakuto cuts names. This man just get black? Get black? Yo. Yo, let me just continue to me. This is oddly sexual. I'm sure there must there must be some meme or something for this, brother, because it's too sexual not to not to meme it. Ooh. Yeah, this definitely feels new. Oh, ooh, that looks beautiful, dog. Ooh, well. Don't worry, they're probably just knocked out. Nah, just the effects of how this looked, it just looks so beautiful, dog. And the OST just matches, of course. Alright, so we have a little post-ending scene. Ooh. All right, so awesome episode again, and I'll say it till Thy Kingdom Come. As a manga reader, just the additional scenes, man. Even seeing Uryu fight, Hashwalth fight, the Zero Squad getting more action scenes, making them seem more credible. Because, okay, I mean, admittedly, it's not like a Madara situation where, like, almost they're mentioned like semi often or anything like that. I think they're mentioned probably only once in the Term at the Pendulum arc and all that jazz and blues, and maybe one other spot in the story. But outside of that, yeah. But I mean, for the persons who have paid like keen attention to that detail, that would have held significant importance to them as a viewer. Like, yo, the Zero Squad, I hear about them, can finally see them, and I think the anime is doing an awesome job in making them seem much more credible than the manga. Because the manga was such a disappointing experience with them. So, as I said at the start of the video, Kubo and the studio doing an awesome job at just building them up. And I'm looking forward to seeing this next episode to see how it kind of ties everything off. Let's continue. Alright, here we go again. It sounds like another remix of old OST.
何者も私から何一つ奪うことはできぬ。この世界のすべては私が奪い去るためにある。それが霊王であろうとも。
なるほどね。これがアウスベーレンでシェアされたさらなる力か。それでさっきは通らなかった弾でチャンボクの体に穴が開いたってわけかい。間違いが2つある。1つ目にこの力はさらなる力ではなく、先ほど出す暇がなかった僕本来の力。そして2つ目に君の体を貫いたのは、だから金が何枚あろうと防げはしない。僕の力の名はイクサクシス。
Ooh, okay, this is new. I like it. Alright. I thought they would have just gone, alright, we'll just use episode 25 for like the extended stuff, and then 26 will just rush into like the one for the manga. But yo, we're still flowing with the additional content. Stop it. Wood style. Yeah, it's the confidence with Ichibē to be, bro.
死んでしまえば面目もクソもないかやっとらんかブルートベネアハーベン裏波動三の銅鉄風殺そら私に触れたな
One say, yo, stop it, brother.
まったく黒目よ
Ooh.
一文字
Yes, sir. Shikai time. Hmm.
なんだその歯は墨をばらまくばかりで一向に切れぬではないか今までと同じ名を半分に切る歯か私のこの何かねその剣の名は何というのかね知るまいいや知っておるのかその剣には名がないということ一文字に塗りつぶされた者は名を失う名もなき者に力なし
It kind of has ties back to. I mean, I guess it's more of like how I'm looking at it. And remember, like in Soul Society, when I guess what we thought was Zangetsu or young Yuha or old man Zangetsu would say, oh, the power of an ability is 1,000 times greater when you know its name. So maybe that's an intentional reference to that, but you can infer some connections there. So like a probably unintentional callback.
名もなき十字で
Well, seems like it was good while it lasted.
さっきのファンキー野郎にも言ったんだが、俺を舐めてかかるのはシベール的。すり抜けた。絶対な技を使うね。もう君のスピードには目が慣れた。次で終わりだ。
Oh shit, that's a reference to future reference to his pose in his release state. Alright, interesting.
諦めがいいようだね。撃てないよね。ユーハーワー。ユーは撃った。なのにユーハーは無事だった。言ったはずだ。僕の行くサクシスは銃口とターゲットの間にあるものを すべて等しく貫通すると。
And you are the target, fam.
ザンクトアルタール
Ooh.
貴様の黒我が力となる 力を出してないんだよ。霊を守る
additional lore. It seems like okay. Let's see. Ooh, Bankai. Yo! Dog. What is with these long bugs? Anyway. Ooh. This summary, this reminds me of like Shunsui's Bankai. Seems like it has different stages and things. Uryu's like, dog, I never really signed up for this now, my youth. Honestly. Bro, no! What is that? Nah, I'm not even gonna try to remember this. Alright, fair enough. Shiden no roku shiki kyo kimono no hata. Yo, bro. This is ridiculous right now. What does that even translate to? Dog. Once we have the eternal nigga pass. Love the OST here too. Yeah. I would have loved to see Byakuya's interactions with what's her name? Senjumaru? Shutara's. I love her voice actress.
沈没を切り落として採寸するとし。
わかりました。すぐ脱ぎます。
目が覚めたかレンジ。よかった。脱ぐところまで思い出さなくて本当によかった。しかしお前はさておき。
Alright, so that's the end of Core 2 of Bleach the Thousand Year Blood War. I am finally back up to date, and woo, yo, these 2 episodes, yo, these last set of episodes I've been watching have been awesome, bro. It's like Kubo went to the studio and said like, yo, these sections definitely needed some work and thing, because I know a big question most persons would have either consciously or subconsciously had about the Zero Squad. Yo, we never see their Shikai, their Bankais or anything, and there was no explanation for anything. But it's interesting that they have this this additional tidbit, this additional piece of lore when it comes on to them releasing their Zanpakuto. When it comes on, like, apparently each of them are too powerful to the point where they would actually like cause issues for all 3 worlds if they release their swords, kind of adding to the, I guess, how should I put it, adding to the credibility of the fact that they are Zero Squad, a squad that surpasses the entirety of the Gotei 13. And of course, there's one, you could look at it one way, like, so it's just an excuse to make them look better or so, you know. But I mean, fair enough, Zero Squad, if they're that powerful, that does make sense with that additional piece of lore. And apparently it's had to do some weird ritualistic blood oath, so apparently only one of them can release at a time. So okay, I love the setup, the additional lore, additional fight scenes. It definitely makes it seem, it makes the conflict seem more worthwhile when it comes on to how the viewer views it, so to speak. Because honestly, if you were to go to the manga right now and read it, it's a very different experience when it comes on to the fight between the Zero Division and, you know, Yhwach and his, you know, elite squad. Really and truly, only Ichibē got the best out of it, the best showing when it came on to the manga, and the others, so, you know. So this was definitely a welcome addition in terms of how they structure this, in terms of the additional content, the fights. You know, even seeing Uryu fight is is nice. It kind of seems more involved compared to the manga version, at least. And yeah, it was really good. I don't really have much complaints, if any, honestly speaking. And with the foundation and the context that they've laid for the Zero Division, it kind of makes me wonder, like, if the same is going to be laid down for Ichigo at some point going into the future of Bleach, like beyond the 1000-year Blood War. Because, I mean, Ichigo's pretty powerful too, fam. So, yeah. It kind of makes you wonder, like, how powerful, like, what are the releases of all the other, you know, Zero Division members. That's crazy, honestly speaking. But the interesting thing is, Ichibē, the leader of the Zero Division, seemingly doesn't have the same effects on the 3 worlds by releasing his Zanpakuto. Even though, you know, his, in terms of abilities, his Zanpakuto functions differently, but kind of has me, it seems a bit sketchy, you know? Which is kind of makes me go back to the negative, you know, look at it to say, oh, this is just something added in so they didn't look too bad. Because I'm saying, okay, Ichibē released 2 and she released as well, so it almost comes off like a grand elaborate excuse, a good one, but I'm just saying Ichibē released 2, fam. So obviously at least 2, some of the other guys could have released, but granted they had the blood oath, so I guess only one of the other 4 can release at a time. So it is what it is. Still almost excuse-ish, but still good. Good excuse. Of course, Ichibē versus Yhwach, interesting. Yo, Bleach has ridiculous hacks, brother. Ichibē's Zanpakuto, awesome. You know, in its BS state, it has the ability to, you know, cut names, not flesh. You know, reducing your, you know, power in half. Of course, in its initial release date, it's Shikai. it hold on. Yeah, it can basically erase your name, killing your power, and of course, in its Bankai state, you can assign. Yo, listen to me, Bleach. They just really went in with the hacks abilities for the final art, brother. Honestly, it's one of the reasons why a friend of mine just kind of stopped watching it or reading it back when it was coming out, because he was like, yo, this doesn't make no sense. The Quincy's just come out with these ridiculous abilities, and it's just come on, fam, really. But yeah, I mean, Ichibē definitely awesome abilities. And the thing is, I was having fun saying like how between him and Yhwach, two of them are just arrogant and they just don't feel like either of them are going to lose. But when it comes down to Ichibē and I guess the psychology of it, Ichibē is ridiculously old, despite his appearance. I mean, he's been around obviously since the Soul King, I guess, well, before the Soul King got into the state that he's in right now. So I mean, I would assume there is a certain level of arrogance and confidence associated with him because of his age and his role as the leader of the Zero Division. So that's cool. The fight itself isn't anything revolutionary in terms of like choreography and all of that, but it was cool seeing Ichibē's abilities on display and how he was kind of moving Yhwach around, and even Yhwach and his abilities on display. It's very, how should I put it, it's just beautiful to look at, honestly, in terms of how it looks, the arrows, the music, sorry, even the Hashwalth, however it's pronounced, sorry, my bad. Yeah, so it was a visual treat to the eyes in terms of seeing Yhwach's contribution to that fight there. Pretty cool. Of course, again, I just think the biggest thing coming out of this is that the Zero Division actually looks like 1,000 times more like competent, 1,000 times more interesting when it comes on to their display in battle against Yhwach's elite Quincy's there. Honestly, it's like 1,000 times better than the manga, I'm not going to lie. And it has me interested in the backstory behind the Zero Division squad members, them coming to the Zero Division, probably the formation of it, and just their backstories overall, honestly, and just how they even got that strong. Because of course each of them is known for something in Soul Society, that's fine, but if they have to do a blood oath because they're release Zanpakutos are that powerful where it can affect all three worlds, I want to know how they even got to that level and the backstory that's associated with that. So I guess it's kind of like a situation like this where this is the perfect time for extended material. I think this is the thing that gets you to say, okay, we can get into the extended material like novels or whatever the case may be. But I'm really more interested in the Zero Division now, more so than ever. Of course, Ichigo didn't really play much of a part in this finale compared to Cour 1, but that's going to change going into Cour 3 because Cour 3 is going to be an interesting experience. But Cour 4 is going to be Cour 4 is going to be the ultimate troll. But I'm jumping ahead of myself. Honestly, this has been an awesome experience in terms of Bleach 2000 Year Blood War and all the additional stuff that this core has had to offer when it comes on to lore. And I'm hoping we get more additional lore tidbits when it comes on to Cour 3. And yeah, so it is what it is. Anyway, Sanju, Chia, let me know what you guys thought about these last few Bleach episodes and even the core in general. And of course, I have to ask your thoughts on the Zero Division in terms of their portrayal in the anime and all the additional lore tidbits. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next Bleach when it comes back. Anyway, see you guys in the next one.